Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Mike Clevenger will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Clevenger has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now the 2-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. DeYoung's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, shortstop,
Here's Manny Machado now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Ty Blach, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Hit out towards second. There's Peterson. And there's one down now. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ruben on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. In is Christian Yelich. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins. So stepping in, Eduardo Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now another 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. is in there. A called strike 3. Settling in now, Matt Carpenter, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Donaldson's there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Kike Hernandez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Up 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Donaldson is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. One and two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Liner in there for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Adrianza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going up for him.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0-1 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one just missed outside.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Salvatore Cairo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
J.R. Urban.
Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And he misses 2-1. Popped him up. Donaldson has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Andrew.
Now at the plate, Andrew Susak. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Christian Yelich. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. Ruben is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. But he just missed his extra bases. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. But foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off long.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Sean Long. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1. Swung on and missed, 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Manny Machado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Eduardo Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gonzalez, a 6'4" switch hitter. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
First baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
This is popped up. And there's the first out. Stepping up now, Ehire Adrianza. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Adrianza.
First delivery to him on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. The 2-1 home. Now that's popped up, and this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready now, Mitch Garver. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is his movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And a breaking ball stays outside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. And here now is Wilmer Difo, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jace Peterson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hard hit at third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
How about it? Right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.R. Rubin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Garver waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Andrew Susak hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles lead. Digging in once again, Salvatore Cairo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that one just missed outside. He pops it up. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Peterson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Up next for Minnesota, Christian Yelich. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Cairo, the runner at second with 1 away. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Machado is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is right there, 1 down. Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Machado, base runner at first with 1 out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Once again, a 3-2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Another full count pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Yelich. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball with 2 strikes and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Emilio Pagan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustment.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that's the first out.
Now batting. Second.
Stepping into the box, Ehire Adrianza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. In there, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Skied into very shallow right. Urban waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Hit out towards second. Towards second, Peterson is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Kyle Crick comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Urban.
Into the box, J.R. Urban, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here it comes on 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Andrew Susak has lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Wilmer Defoe will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the
Can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And the runner back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Salvatore Cairo will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Urban is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And the throw in gets away from him. stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Just missing here, 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he's back in standing. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Benny Asuncion takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. In is Christian Yelich as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Oriole bullpen does the job. 8th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit on the ground to third. Defoe right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, first baseman, John Long.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Long. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Oh and 1, here it comes. High in the air. Defoe over to his left. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Defoe has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 3-2. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. A ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ruben going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0, and it's fouled away. DeYoung stands at second with no outs. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now in the box, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Twins 2. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the ninth inning in this one. In now, Eduardo Gonzalez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Ripped down the line. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead, you have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Trevor May takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Trevor May.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. is laid off of for ball number 3. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. Donnie Hart comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 57.
Wilmer Defoe will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Right fielder.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Right over the middle, knee high. Nobody out, runner on first. Missed with a slider. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Peterson moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Salvatore Cairo, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 0-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. Lays off. 2-2 now.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Towards second. There's one. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Orioles rode an important